Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, based on the, I guess the board game. I've never actually played it. They just sent it to me. I've got the package behind me, so I'll have to give that a shot at some point. But the makers of Tainted Grail have effectively made a couple of digital versions now. This is the second. The first one was a really good roguelike deck builder that I go back to every once in a while, but this one is a first-person action RPG slash dungeon crawler that, after watching the intro, very much kind of gave me some Dark Souls vibes, not in terms of the combat, but just in terms of kind of that mood and ambiance, and everything just kind of, I don't want to say like everything kind of sucks in this universe, but there's plague, there's undead, no one's really that happy, and there's not a whole lot of hope. And so it's kind of, how would I describe this kind of genre of game? Being the hero unflinchingly in the face of just grim sadness.
The all-consuming Red Death.
I absolutely love it.
600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more. And the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
I do really appreciate everlasting autumn, specifically, as opposed to everlasting winter. I like this guy. Alright, let's see, what can I do with this? Alright, I think this is going to be our character for this run. The hair's a little scuffed, but I absolutely adore that color. And also, mutton chops with a big old shopkeeper mustache, perfect. We're going to be Frederick Fisticuffs. Let's play on normal.
Rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate, without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh? Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
Oh, interesting. So we actually get different, I wonder if this affects what my class is. So I was on my way to enlist in the army. I was hunting, avoiding the city guards trying to sell some goods, looking for an ancient worship site, or stay silent.
Seriously? We've been through this already. Don't make me come in there. Okay, I've had enough of you.
Oh. Alright.
I always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand, you're literally rotting in this damned cell, but them, there's just no excuse for the stench. There they are, finally.
Please tell me I can just say nothing for this entire game.
I know you have a million questions forming in your head, but they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Voice acting's pretty good. The Great Escape? Well, we got the jail key. Can I loot this man? I can. So he's got mead, club, leather armor, and some other stuff. And, oh, hood, bandages. Take the pail. Don't worry about it. Is there anything else I can loot in here? Can't take the bones. So here's the question. Can I actually equip things onto Frederick Fisticuffs? Yes. Cool. Okay, nothing there. I really appreciate how snappy this inventory screen is. Add the mead to our quick slot just because. Now, he said go left, but here's the thing. What if I save... What if I go this way? What do we have out here? My decision to go this direction has been immediately... Oh, boy. Not reading that. My decision to go this direction has been immediately rewarded. Okay, I don't have lockpick. Guard's key, coin, leather armor, and all of his clothing. Take some basic stuff. I am just here to loot everything. Frederick Fisticuffs is very much the kind of man that... Oh, hey. Sweet. So we've learned mashed potatoes, beggar's fare, simple meal, cabbage rolls, and an onion bun. I love the fact that it's drawn super poorly. But, like, honestly, for a couple of jack-off prison guards... Oh, can I take that arrow? Sweet. For a couple of those guys, like, that actually wasn't that poorly drawn. Okay, so I've pretty much explored the entire last couple of cells. Oh, is that the guy that freed me? No. That's most definitely a priest. Thank you for the arrow. He's got an arrow to the side of his head, so I'm going to assume that that was actually just some random person here, and the dude who rescued me killed him. So here's the question, which is better? Which look... Oh, definitely not that. Oh, I have a lot of stuff here. Unfortunately, I think my leather armor is generally the best, but let's take a look at what the Red Priest's vestments look like. They look kind of okay. Ooh. Okay, that looks kind of cool. Yeah, it's the same, I was gonna say the same price tag. No, it's the same armor value. Also, oh no, we do have to worry about weight. Okay, so at some point I'm gonna have to drop all this stuff off.
I'm prepared for this.
Are you, sir? I've played chivalry. Ow.
I'm not afraid to suffer.
Well, alright. Suit yourself. It's an odd thing to say as you die. Okay, history of the island asylum. We've got a bunch of stuff in here. So I've been looting everything. I'm probably gonna have to drop a lot of it later, but whatever. Oh boy. There's a lot of loot here. Seek items at the edge of the weirdness. Touch them, let them heal us. Oh boy. Seems like these people are trying to get mutated. Maybe. I don't think we need these many knives. Ugh. Okay, what is this? Spectral sword. I don't know what that is. Murren's method of separating the mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab all these books. Hopefully they get thrown into some kind of collective lore thing. Maybe. Also hearts. I don't really know if it's a good idea for me to hoard all of these things, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Ooh, alchemy station. I can make a bunch of healing tinctures. I don't know if they're heavier or lighter than anything else, but might as well. Alright, anything to grab? No, and these are all just part of the alchemy station. Alright, fair enough. Anything else in here? Cabinet is empty. Ooh. Encyclical of the Second Pope. Yeah, if any of you want to read this, I'm just going to leave it up on screen for a little bit and you can just pause it. I don't know if I need spoiled meat for much of anything. Here's a question. Do I? No, I need mushrooms for that one. Yeah, I'm getting some really strong Skyrim vibes from this entire business, which, like, I super dig. The environments look really nice, and, like I said, the voice acting was pretty good, too. Early access is as early access is. There's a very real possibility, though, that this is going to have some scuffed elements. Boop.
Your fate is
Boop.
sealed.
Alright, cool. So it looks like parrying
Power of the
makes... does a decent amount of damage to these guys. I might want the knife. I might want the knife. Luckily, blocking works really well and just bonking people on the top of the head. Alright, any of these guys have anything interesting? Not over much. I think bandages are for my hands. Blood clot, ugh. Bone meal, yes? A lot of blood clots and health potions, and brains. I'm not sure how much I need to be worried about these guys. Are there more? Oh, there are more of them. Well, I can't believe this man did not hear me murdering his allies. Excuse me, sir. Boop. Oh, wait. I wonder if I could... I wonder if I can... Oh, well, I don't know. I wonder if I can actually just hang out behind these guys and scale my sneak. That used to be how you did it in Morrowind, and it was amazing. Ooh, Gorgrog, Bloody Fairy, Monster Dialysis Tonic, Last Breath, Swift Steps, and something else. I'm getting a lot of alchemy stuff here, which is interesting as well. Oh, we were just up there, so this is kind of the lower section, and it keeps going. I'm just gonna keep exploring around, grabbing as much loot as possible. Eventually, I'm gonna hit some kind of upper limit on how much I can carry with me, but we ain't at that point yet. I'll take the dagger. I have no idea if weapons... I'm assuming daggers are worth probably more than most. Spoiled meat, more bone meal. I don't know if bone meal is that useful in this one, but I've played enough other games where bone meal is actually useful for me to kind of want to hoard this stuff. So what can we cook? Recipes. So I can make a simple meal. Cabbage rolls. I worry a little bit. What is this? Oh, that's onion. I thought that was... Well, this is meat, but that's beef. Alright. I'm just gonna make a bunch of cabbage rolls until I run out of ingredients. Oh. I guess we're out of cabbages. My cabbages! And we have got another one of these. And I should be sprinting everywhere. Oh, we also have a dash and a push. It might cause the game to lag a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been playing Warframe. I'm literally trying to, bullet jump here, and it's messing with me. Alright, so I think we got everything out of this immediate area. Let's keep going down. I'm actually, like, kind of into this. Oh, that's friendo. Wooden arrow and short bow. Not that I have too many. But if I do want to get into stealth archery, that is an option for me. Alright, doesn't look like I've got anything else. What is this? Shovel.
You took your sweet time, eh? But I
had to loot
understand.
the place.
I did too when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit, the Red Priests are quite resourceful when it comes to death and dying.
Oh, I can't say nothing. You were a prisoner here?
Great question, truly. But in case you haven't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we'll talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I don't know how, but if it's true, then I'll wait there for you until dusk. Good luck.
Sweet. Let us continue to loot the place. And yeah, we should probably meet him. Find a way out of the asylum. Okay, got anything else here? Maybe some more, ooh, brick hammer. Do we have a better weapon than I currently have? We might. Summons a spectral sword. Base damage 7 to 10. 10 to 14. Shovel is two-handed. Bunch of daggers. The brick hammer. And we do have all the amputation knives, which are actually worth maybe a decent chunk. Okay, I don't know how to swap. Oh. Mark all as seen. Well, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, let's try the spectral sword. I have no idea how it's even going to function. But the idea of... Oh, God. Holy. Don't fall. Can I quick save? Yes. Being able to quick save in these. Underground wonders. Yeah, so there's tons of underground tunnels and stuff around here. Sounds interesting. Tainted Red Priest. I'm really curious if me just being here is good for my sneaking skill. Can I check? Status. Sneak. Maybe if I just go back and forth a bit? Did it go up? I think it is, yes. This is boring, though. Okay. So it's faster than my club. I don't know if it's better necessarily, though. I like the parry system, though. That feels really good. Brother Terrell's diary. Poor Brother Ager fell into the abyss. I'm sure Kai will take care of his unfortunate soul. Is there anything else? Unenforced blocking the passage. Yeah, they want to cross the bridge. I'm sorry, I don't want to read all of the dialogue at the moment, if only because I would actually like to see the upper limit of what this game has available. So there's some kind of bridge there, but we can't cross it yet. So here's a question. Oh, I just have my sword. Interesting. I guess it's a two-hander. Because I don't seem to have a shield. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm here to explore and try things, and as much as I'd like to read all these notes, there's a lot of lore here. So I'll have to read it at a later date. So I guess this is to get around the priests? I don't know why you would. Fight the dudes. Fight everything. I'll fight the town if I have to. Ooh. Okay, that looks... Oh, it's squirmy. Let's not be there. I also don't think we need to worry about durability, which is kind of a huge plus. Durability systems have always kind of struck me as one of those kind of outmoded things. Oh. Yeah, we should probably heal at some point. Hopefully I get a healing spell that I can use. Hopefully we also get some kind of light spell. Okay, speaking of healing, bag, what do we got? Let's see. Other consumables. Weird Plasm, heals 5 mana. Let's not touch it. Let's see. Oh, you know what? If I go back to this, quick slots. We got brains. You can eat brains! You can eat a lot of things, in fact. I'm not entirely convinced it's a good idea. Let's have a roast. Okay, quick use wheel. Perfect. Eat that roast. Okay, the meat isn't that good. So I should probably unequip it. What else do we have? Cabbage rolls and not the mushrooms. Where did I put my devil's snare? Fish soup, there we go. I'm just gonna carry some food with me. I think this is gonna be one of those Skyrim style experiences where you can pause the game and eat like all of your cheese wheels to get your HP back. Well, I recognize this from the main menu. More weird plasm, more diary. Significance to this menu having 3 arms instead of 4. Forbade people from touching it, you say? Whoop! Yeah, that's an unsettling little, loading screen. Oh boy. Well, I think I found my way out of the asylum. I'm not... Well, oh, this is the priest that got here. I guess I probably should have checked that lore note. Here, let's read this one. And so the question arises, is there any significance to this men here having 3 arms instead of 4? If so, how could we learn more? How could we examine it further without touching it? Poor Father Abe was brave enough to touch it with his bare hands. His disappearance shocked everyone. It's not that he died, it's just... he's just not here anymore. It's like he never existed. After that, our Pope, bless his name, forbade everyone from touching it again. But I must admit, I can hear it whispering. It calls me by name. I don't know how much longer I can resist. I know I should report it to my supervisors. I don't want to. I'm sure someday I'll hear the call and answer it. I'll tell them it was Kai, even if it wasn't. I just need to know. This is...
It's not here.
Yeah, that sounds unholy. So it's knights for fighting like weird creatures. Oh, the weird glowy baby statues are present here. Oh, this isn't a person. It's the bridge button. Huh. Alright.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
What are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was. At some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
I've been transported here by a morbid statue.
Are men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us.
You're a prisoner?
I might be. I do not know. Was I sent here for a reason? Did I end up here by accident? Like you?
Why do you want to leave?
I've been here for what seems like an eternity. I feel I am getting restless. You are looking for a way out yourself. I think we might be able to help one another with that. I shall do something now. But trust me, the discomfort will be worth the outcome.
Time to get possessed as shit? Sweet, temporal hold unlocked. I guess I should actually use this dash. Good to know that there is a dash. Okay, I guess it wants me to do a push. Probably with my weapons out? Oh, it won't let me do it here. Yeah, that seems solid. But I'm gonna mash the dash button anyway. That seems like a fun sword. It's mine now. Parrying is one of the most useful skills in combat. Allows you to avoid all damage and greatly reduce the enemy's stamina. When they're depleted, they become staggered. To perform a successful parry, block right before the enemy's attack reaches you. Sweet. Foe! Hello, foe! Aha! Dull short sword. Fool! Oh, temporal hold allows you to slow down time. Use it however you want. Attack, escape, and so on. Remember, it needs some time to recharge. Use the middle mouse button to temporal hold. Alright. Oh. Luckily, backstrafing pretty much solves most of my problems. I wonder if hitting an enemy in the head does anything. I probably should have done a temporal hold there, but whatever. All of these swords are mine now. Luckily, they don't seem to have realistic, weights. Because I'd be overboard.
I am sorry I did not ask for your permission to do that.
That's loud.
But I hope it was worth it, as promised.
What did you do?
I found a bit of emptiness within your heart. A place where I could dwell for a while.
What are you?
It seems that I am a piece of a shattered soul. Judging by my abilities, I used to belong to what your kind would call a four-dweller.
What do you want from me?
I have already told you, I need your help to leave this place. And when we are out of here, I will need your help finding the rest of me to make me whole again. I feel I am but a shadow of what I once was.
How am I supposed to find the rest of you?
Look for what is left of me whenever you step into the weirdness. I know your kind tends to avoid it, but you do not have to be afraid. I will be your shield against the darkness.
And after we leave?
I will try to help as much as I can, but I need you to hold up your end of the bargain.
Sure.
Thank you. We shall meet again then. Find the weirdness and look for me within the darkness.
Okay, like, I'm super interested in this. This is actually really good. I always get a little worried whenever I see a developer attempting to make like a first-person action RPG, because almost always that inherently has like a huge degree of risk. But already I'm immediately hooked in the voice acting. That's super solid. The I mean, the environment design it's decent, but some visuals like this really sell the whole set piece immediately. Give me a creepy dungeon with, I'm gonna say, some wild grimdark druid nonsense. Dark fantasy, grimdark, I mean, they're practically the same thing. Yeah, I gotta be running everywhere to get my athletics up. Oh. Oh boy, howdy. Those priests have no idea these guys are just down here doing whatever they're doing. How the heck did that knight expect me to get out of here? I almost feel like he should show up and be like, Oh wait, nope, there he is. Huh. You know, it would have been interesting if he showed up to say like, yo, the exit was like over there. We must abandon the vision because what is beyond the sea came to us and we do not want it. We must leave to defend ourselves. They are coming. The Titans will stay. So, yeah, I'm assuming the Avalon... Or no, I guess we're on Avalon. So King Arthur and his men reached this area, invaded, and killed the natives in a bad way. I mean, well, obviously a bad way, but the natives might not have been evil? Guard the peace of the working Titans, for without them we would not have power within our walls. Away from Tuathan, only the power of what's underground allows us to reach where weirdness does not. Even when we leave, the Titans will not stop working. It is how they were created. With their power, one day, we will manage to learn what lies beyond the sea. Like, it very much feels like we were the creepy other invaders, and despite the fact that these guys have like a very strong dark fantasy element of them, it seems like they were having a pretty nice time. Oh. That's not the knight. Oh. Rude. Whoa. Push is incredible. Okay. Looks like I can even parry. Come on. Nope, didn't work. Whatever. I'll just hit him in the face and get Burning Ember. So we can get a spell. So here's the question. Can I have both? Can I do swords and sorcery? I actually have no idea what weapon I'm even currently using. Aha! Here we go. So if I start with the sword... Oh, I cannot do Burning Ember. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, and I'm not going to be able to parry this way either. That's tough. Base damage 10 to 18. What about the shovel? Okay, the shovel might be kind of fun. Not big on the load times, but it does seem to kind of preload at least some of it. Ooh. Ugh. I don't know, though. Maybe the Four Dwellers were not exactly on the up and up, considering how much dead bodies they just seem to kind of leave laying around. Actually, yes, loot the daffodils. Everything will be useful for alchemy. I thought there was, like, some cast-off stuff there. Okay, can I go adventuring? Yes. Is there a reason to, though? Yes. Let's just rest for an hour. See if that gets me my HP back. I think it did, actually. Sweet. Okay, so we've got 3 people over there, but we've got whatever this is. And I kind of have to investigate everything. A bunch of feathers. Mistletoe, hastily scribbled note. Her word is sacred. Why nobody listens anymore? Yeah, this might be a blood sacrifice kind of thing. Okay, well, let's go back down. Because I see 3 people hanging out on the beach. One of them is probably the dude that rescued us. I don't know who the other 2 are. Oh. I appreciate the fact that there can be other people in these. Ooh. Going off the beaten path, though, has not led me wrong yet. Like, I'm having the best kind of lootmonger existence. I'm getting all this stuff. Hermit's Diary, some other things. Let's actually read that. Let's see. I've been roaming Avalon for far too long. I've had enough. I can't find any of my brothers, and nobody's left a message at our agreed place. Is it really possible that I'm the last of the living druids? Tried to lay low near Quanacht. People there seem stern, but there's more to them that meets the eye. They've never believed the vile rumors about our congregation, nor did they take part in the charred conclave. But those red fools came there too. Again, I had to flee for my life. My old bones can't take this much longer. With the help of Hob in the sunken village, I made my way to the island asylum. Ha! It's the best decision I could have ever made. They'll never seek druids on their own territory, will they? Hob wasn't even surprised when I asked him for the favor. Such a nice fellow. My days are nearing an end, and those red bastards never found my hiding place. I was able to live out my days in relative peace, even though it's been lonely here. I will miss my cozy cave. My instinct tells me that this will be my last entry. My guts tell me that I'll soon join my brothers. My heart tells me they will consider my diversion a great plan. The last of the famous druidic pranks on the sorry island. It was worth it. Wonder what he did. Okay, now I'm overburdened. Oh, it's fine. We'll just get rid of some stuff in a moment. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Oh, there's like a thing between those feathers. A coin. Got it. Okay, well, bag. Sort by, can I sort by, not quality, price. There we go. What is the lowest value thing that I can get rid of? We have a whole bunch of books. 7 Commandments. Oh, but they're very light. Okay, so it seems like boots might have some of the least value for their weight. What about the rusty short sword? Nope. Even the weapons and the armor are actually pretty good. So I guess let's just toss all of the boots. And I guess some of the pants. There's also the brains, but I might be able to use them for things. Alright, I think we're good. Oh, that is a good feeling. And a familiar friend. The classic loot explosion in one of these games where you dump your inventory and they all just kind of fly out at once. I hope they I legitimately do hope they don't fix some of these things, these physics interactions. Just because, like, a little bit of that jank goes a very long way at making these games kind of fun and memorable. At least for me. Like, I don't need a first-person action RPG to be perfect. I need it to be functional. But I kind of like it when it's got that, like, little bit of immersion-breaking randomness.
There he is.
Hello.
Now that we're all here, meet your new comrades, Conquer and Syria. Get some rest, people, and prepare for the journey. We're leaving at dusk.
Not so fast, brother. I'm not getting near a goddamn boat unless I know where I'm going.
Away from here, brother. Isn't that enough?
If you wish. But since we're all here and we have some time to kill, it would be nice if you finally explained what the hell's going on. You've helped us leave Arcadia, great. But even though we're grateful, you owe us an explanation. What do you want from us?
To show some damn gratitude for one thing.
Caradoc, we weren't born yesterday. No one would risk getting into trouble with the priests for nothing. Why did you save us?
I need you to kill King Arthur.
You're insane. He's insane.
The King Arthur, that has already been dead for 600 years, King Arthur.
Precisely.
But he's dead.
You probably wouldn't have heard about it among the tribes, little Pict, but every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon.
What a load of... fine. Have it your way. Let's say I believe you.
You can't be serious.
He believes that. There's no point in arguing with a madman. But that still doesn't explain why you saved us, Caradoc.
I wish I knew why I was ordered to save you three specifically. Personally, I don't see the appeal, but I don't question my orders, and if you get on my boat, you won't question mine. Understood? Now get some rest. The tide's not right just yet, but it will break and start working in our favor by dusk.
Fine. But where are we going, exactly?
To the Horns of the South.
Nice. A bunch of glorified fishermen who hate my people. Why would we stop there?
Do they teach you, Del Rita, anything? To take the Excalibur, obviously.
Obviously.
He's truly insane.
You'll see for yourselves soon enough. Now pin these emblems to your clothes. They will grant you free passage to the Horns. And get some sleep. You all look like you're about to keel over, and we have a long journey ahead of us.
You've decided to trust Caradoc, at least for now. You have embarked on your journey towards the Horns of the South. But as soon as you found yourselves at sea, black clouds gathered over your heads like tangible proof that there must be some curse on you. Soon the wind was howling, and the gargantuan waves were towering over you. You found yourselves in the heart of a storm. The only thing you remember is the deafening roar of cracking wood, and then darkness. You open your eyes. You were alive. I am here now. Sweet! I am free! And we've leveled up. Alright. So what do we have? So we've got stats. But then we also have skills. Oh, I was really hoping this would be a lot deeper, maybe. Perception. Less noise when crouching. Less chance of breaking a lockpick. Critical strikes do more damage. More HP. Stamina regen. Carry limit by 25. Spells do more damage. Killing an enemy. Restore 10% of your max mana. And magic resistance by 10%. Max mana could be kind of interesting. Practicality. Chance to retrieve arrows. Food heals more. Gather additional resources from plants. Let's see. Weapons ignore 10% of enemy armor. After killing an enemy, restore stamina. So we have one attribute and one skill point. I think... I don't know. Improves your chances of finding more loot, lowers store prices, and boosts your crafting abilities. Improves your health, stamina, and carrying capacity. Crit chance, noise when sneaking, and success rate for lockpicking. Max mana, mana regen, magic armor, and spell power. Attack speed, ranged. Stamina cost for dashing and shooting arrows. Damage in close combat, armor, stamina cost for attacks and blocking. Oh, this is tough. Because... on one hand, magic is really cool. On the other hand, I do also like the melee combat in this one. I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave that for the time being. I'll get by without for the time time being, and eventually it'll matter. I don't know if I should eat beach bread, but here we are. I'm just going to eat it like the weird barbarian that I absolutely am at heart. Oh hey, corpse. See a letter from Caradoc, Wolf's Call. Oh. I just talked to that guy for a while, and he freaking drowns. Okay. Read this one. Open this only in the event of my death. I understand you may not trust me, however you owe me your life, and I need this debt to be repaid. The nameless one, the one I rescued from prison, they're more important than any of you realize. You must protect them. Bring them to the Captain of the Horns, and ensure they undergo the ancient trial of the sea. I realize I'm asking a lot, but we must put an end to this madness, Caradoc. Okay, let's go back into my inventory. Well, I guess I could go for the carrying capacity. Let's just sort by weight. What's the heaviest thing here? Actually, that might have been my only shield. I think I kind of need that. Okay, still sorted by... Ooh, that's better. I should have been looting those robes. Oh, the buckets. Yeah, we don't need those. Let's see, can get rid of the pants. I think all the clubs are worth it. The clubs are even more worth it than anything else. What about these? What about the shovel? I'll get rid of the shovel. Hammer? Hammer can go. What about all these dull short swords? Yeah, they're not worth too much. They're not too heavy either. Oh. One of those was a non-dull short sword. Alright, that should be good enough. Grab the potato, and keep kind of adventuring looking for things. Look, man. I'm going to be just stacked on resources. Honestly, if I keep playing this game for myself at some point, I'm probably going to hack up my carrying capacity just so I can carry as much as I want with no limitations. I almost kind of wish that was a default accessibility option for a lot of these games. Oh, that was the game saving. It's like, why did it flash on me? So the one guy's dead, but I don't see anyone else. So the lady with horns is probably bailed, and I don't know what happened to Caradoc. And I see what looks to be some kind of monster. What kind of weapon do we want to use? What does the most amount of damage? 12 to 14? Yeah, I guess the short sword. Short sword and shield? Oh, what the hell? Ow, threw a rock? Try magic. Okay, so it's right click for that. That thing killed a wolf. Alright. Through the blacksmith's eye. Weaker. Plus a lot of things. Okay, so we learned Bleeder Rogue, Flame Resin, Fool's Rush, and some other stuff. Alright. What about recipes? What do we have? Mashed potatoes. That's taters. Anything else? Cup. Crates empty. And we do have this if I want to rest. I don't really, though. Go fight some dogs. Alright. So the mana regen's real slow. But it's pretty strong. So character, I think we know what we're going for. Spirituality. Boop. Wait, I have multiple? Did I? Oh, no. I did not. Okay, so apply. And then spirituality, arcane fortitude, eternal essence. Not that it's particularly good at the moment, but still. Okay, and let's just have a shield. So this way I can swap between. I saw another wolf here. There it is. I missed like a scrub. I gotta be better about parrying, but I'll work on it slowly. Kind of one of those where I think I'd rather just cheese them with magic, even though that parry system actually does seem pretty good. It's just one of those where it's easier for me to just use magic cheese and then wait for it to recover, because it's currently kind of slow. Cheese, fish. I guess I can also eat to get it back, but despite the fact that I'm gathering like an infinite number of supplies so I can mess around with stuff. Ooh. 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 Is this it? Feels a smidge on the small side, but that might just be me. So we got a couple of places to check out. We've got that kind of lowlands area. This has got a couple of corpse eaters in it. Or no, these are undead. Okay, tough buggers. Ow. Nice. Oh, right. I have time powers. Maybe I should try that shovel after all. Or did I lose that? I have no idea. That's the bow. Here's the shovel. Or no, it's not. That's the club. I wonder if I can kind of push them around. Oops. I have to be very careful about how I hit things. I'm also not sure if either of those are worth it. Anything else? Do we have anything in the water? We've got people in the water. Why is the water... Oh, there's a deer there. Why is there a tree down here? What is going on? Ooh. There's actually reasons to be down here. Unlock requires a guard's key. What? Oh, okay, so there's just a place to explore in here. Camelot is long lost its glory and splendor. Now the capital is a symbol of impending collapse. Alright, so now the water is nice and bloody. What is this place? I have no idea. I should probably heal. I was kind of hoping I could get a healing spell, to be honest. But whatever. I'll eat my fish soup. We'll probably find another cooking fire and be able to do all sorts of things. Iron ore. Oh no. Oh, this is the bad place. Because now I have to make the executive decision of what do I do with this stuff? I don't really want to be over encumbered. It's not too bad, but it's annoying. Let's see. Well, those worn out leather pants can go. This is what I get for adventuring further while still overburdened. Why is that rusty short sword worth so much? Oh, get rid of the glass bottles. We probably don't need a lot of our weird trash. Here, if I check other... Nope. All this medical stuff is actually worth a lot. The basket, though, can go. Jar can go. Cups can go. Mug can go. More jars. Moss from a cursed well. Quest items, don't want to get rid of that. We do also have a lot of books, which are kind of heavy. No, they're not. And boy, I have a lot of consumables already. And crafting components. What about these things? I think just no matter what, I'm going to be just scuffed. For weight. And there's not much I can do about it. Because I'm too much of a greed hog not to pick up these things. But I mostly want the crafting components if I can boost my alchemy. If that's an option. It's making noises as though something has found me. And I need to be afraid. But I have no idea what I need to be afraid of. Nope, still no cape. We got the keeper boots. Nothing better than what I've got. And bandages, we've got some better gloves. Okay, a bunch of fisherman tunics. King trumpet. A lot of iron ore. But I gotta find, like, a place where I can actually craft that into something. Pickaxe. I don't... Here's a question. Is a pickaxe a cromulent weapon? Oh, it's a two-hander. Never mind, probably shouldn't do it. And I did get rid of my shovel, didn't I? Nuts. Boy, everything immediately is heavy. I guess let's get rid of the red leather armor. Or worn leather boots. That gives us a little bit. Okay, otherwise I think we're good. Boy, this music is great. What are... Oh, those are my items. Those are the items that I dropped. I was like, what are these weird rolly things? Do I need to be afraid? And the answer is, I did that to myself. Okay, there's something there. But considering the entrance to this was flooded... Oh no. You don't look like the kind of fellow I should be messing or leaving alone. Yeah, they look pretty cursed. Oh, he is missing a whole arm. Alright. I'm glad that it shows me where all of the combatants are. I don't know if they've all discovered me. There's another one. But it looks like they're just kind of aimlessly wandering. Not that I can blame them for that. We all do that from time to time. Yeah, I could grab a shovel. I mostly just gotta make sure none of these guys are gonna sneak up behind me. So maybe I should go down there and actually finish him off. This is not Elden Ring, so I probably don't need to be that cautious here, but you never know. I actually see a couple. I love the fact that my fireballs have such genuine range. Alright. And we're level 3. Let's, keep pushing spirituality for the time being. What I'd like to do is get to the point where my, Oh, I need spirituality level 8 before I get the next one. Well, do we want to... Oh, we only have an attribute point here. Alright. So I guess I'm gonna have to keep leveling up. And yeah, I could go for the parry, but I don't know if that's really particularly meaningful here. Yeah, there's so much iron ore. I'm gonna go take a look at that in a second. Oh god. Oh, can I only use the time slow and the weirdness? I might only be able to use that in the weirdness and nowhere else. Yeah, it's not recharging. But yeah, he was literally just scrabbling at it. Oh no, that's iron ore. Oh. It's not really what I want to do, to be honest. At some point, once we learn how to craft, sure. But I haven't seen a forge. Here's another question. If I check status, archery, evasion, theft, magic, why is my magic not going up? Because I've noticed my one-handing is good. Yeah, we're pretty much going to have to use spells whenever we have mana and... let's see. There's another one right there. Can I cast another? Or is he just dead? I guess I should probably sneak, but I ain't got time for that. Are you still? No, he dead. Tattered diary. I've instructed the men to mine the eastern corridor today. One of them has found something odd. It looks like a rock, but it has an eerie glow. I don't like it. So I'll send a few pieces to the horns. Who knows, maybe it's worth something. Some of the men are complaining about headaches. Others say they're hearing voices. I told them to not worry about it, but I hear them too. Maybe I should go outside. Staying underground for so long must be getting to me. There was an accident. One of the men took his pickaxe and drove it straight into Derry's knee. Before we managed to wring it out of his hands, he chopped off the poor lad's leg. He was babbling something about the vessel, and how it needs to be completed. We had to restrain him. Poor Derry didn't make it. We'll bury him after we're finished here. The voices are getting louder. There's so many of them. I can barely understand what they want from us. I only know that we must continue with our labor. Thankfully, there are some who keep going. Good. Good, there's much to be done. Chest with a skull in it. Oh, a lot of chests with skulls in it. Freaky. Let's, go back the other direction. It does seem like there's a lot of enemies in this general vicinity. Also, big ups. The, running doesn't cost any stamina, so I can sprint around freely. I like that. I'm not one of those people that cares much for... Yeah, I should probably actually just drink some mana items. Okay, another corpse eater. Oh, good. You can animation cancel out of a block. Or not out of a block, out of a heavy attack. And yes, we do actually have something here, including more mushrooms. Hopefully we find an alchemy table at some point, but I bet I'm not going to find one in here. It's more athletics. Okay, why don't we inventory bag consumables? I mean, that's 5 mana. 2 mana. Lose health. That's only 5% of mana. Alright. Oh, but there's 2 of them. You know what? So be it. Killed its friend. I'm just gonna try and use the block system to my benefit. Luckily, they're still pretty easy. And yeah, there's so much iron. Ooh, cooking pot. Question is, any recipes? The answer is no, we're missing stuff. I could try and cook things without, but I'm not betting on that actually turning out well. I'll probably just burn stuff. It's not like, ooh, the White Rider. Oh, there's a lot of here. A lot of these things here. I think we saw that one go by earlier. Some poultry. Adventures of the Swan Knight. There's a lot of books for this. Like, very much, this feels like, hey, but what if we made Skyrim? And honestly, it's not too far off. Hey, Tej, the mine's not so bad after all. I know I complained a lot at the beginning, but I needed to make friends with the right people, and life suddenly got a lot easier. A couple of the guys showed me this place where they spend most of their shifts doing bugger all. The overseer has no idea. The pay's decent, especially for half a day of drinking and playing dice. You know, they always need more miners, so you should I bet that didn't work out for them. Get some coins. Do we have anything else in here? Oh, it's this upper area. Okay, cool. Right. I should probably also use the dash, like, as liberally as possible. Anything that'll scale my, speed faster. Ah, this music. The choral chanting is great, actually. Like, I could see it getting kind of old eventually, but I will admit, I'm having a good time just adventuring in dungeons. Well, a chorus of... Is it baritones? I don't know. Well, a chorus of chanters just says... Well, I don't know. Just kind of sets the mood. It feels great. I feel like I'm doing culty stuff. Kind of. Oh, just took his head off. Sweet. Maybe I should try and go for some more heavy attack, or some sneak attacks. But that would require speed. Oh, question. Oh, I can back dodge. Okay. Chest with skulls, a lot of body parts. Honestly, I think they don't have... I think those are just stock models for feet, which is kind of amusing to me. Sadly, not something I can loot. I mean, I can't... Well, I can't loot that stuff, no. Mushrooms, though. Let's just keep our distance. Because they pretty much can't get at me. This is like the best first dungeon I possibly could enter into. Just... Oh, evasion is the dash move. Alright. Go back here. Another point in spirituality. Apply it. Okay, so what do we have? Mystic Ward, max mana, 100 armor, 2 mana per second. Yeah. And magic damage reduces armor by 20 for 60 seconds. Ooh, that's kind of nice as well, but yeah, let's just stick with this. Being able to ooh, Weirdstone ore. Okay, I'm actually getting that. It might weigh me down, but I'll drop other things. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I might have to go back and drop off the iron, but is what it is. Oh, let's see. So we sorting by weight again? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, no, those are the wolf pelts. But they're a crafting component. You know what? No, the daggers are worth a lot. Everything is kind of worth. So you sort by price. What is the lowest level junk that I could get rid of? We have the groats. Oh, it says consume. No. No, the groats are not. What else do we have? We have a bunch of wooden arrows. I think the real answer is just I have too many things. A bloodstained shirt. Actually is still worth a bunch. But, oh. No. Oh. Iron ore is 40 for 0.2. We have the... Oh. Menhir figurine. Weirdstone is worth a lot. How do I get rid of anything here? Man, everything is valuable. This is what I get for being the most lootmonger. I'll keep doing my best. I think we found another weird spot, actually. Well, whatever. Whiz magic. And we might want to scale up her... Is she moving? No, they're just completing her. It looks like there might be a handful of enemies left. Oh well. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going down. Worst comes to worst, I just end up going full culty with this. Ooh. I really like this. This video is going to be long as heck, but flip side, I'm having a good time. What is this junk? I don't know, it's warbly. Probably just gonna have to... Oh, these are lore stones. In case we are gone, demolish the source, for it is better to destroy than unleash an unperfected creation upon the world. If the newcomers do not want to listen, or should our work prove faulty, one must go to the source and sever its power, so our work may vanish. We can learn from the newcomers as they can learn from us. Together we will grow. Yeah, I don't think that worked out. Is this more? Weirdstone ore? Yeah, this stuff's worth like 100 a pop, so I kind of want as much of it as I can get. Even if I end up over-encumbered. We'll learn to communicate. No blood should be spilled. When there's no understanding, when there is no understanding, Avalon can be shared. Now, it looks like we've got some more dudes following me, baby. Newcomers are enrichment. Should not kill just because we do not know. Cannot contact them in dreams. Does not mean they will not listen. Oh, that's where they all are. But let's go take out the dude in the rat up above first. Because if I don't have to worry about these, the better. Here's the other question. Where are we at as far as magic? Is it actually going up? No, so that's a bit of a worry. It doesn't seem like casting attack spells scales my magic at all. Is there a separate group? No, it's just these guys. Well, nice part is I kind of don't care at the moment. Like, how would I describe it? Well, I mean, I'm only doing this for a video, and then I'm going to come back to this when it is out of early access. I really should probably use evasion more than anything else. Evasion and my fireball. Not that my fireball scales anything. Oh. You're both still alive. So what can I do about this? There's her answer. Okay. Sever the source, they say. It didn't seem like I could interact with it in any way, shape, or form. It looks like there's a bunch of roots here, so I guess I'm gonna have to go wander around and look for the other root bits. Is this... Is it... Yeah. It looks like it's still telling me about the dead miners behind me. It'll forget about them at some point. I would like to finish this dungeon before I stop, but I really should probably go soon. But I am having a good time all the same. Yeah, I think we'll stop here. So, let's see. Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon is available on Steam today in early access. It definitely has a couple of bugs, nothing huge, nothing painful. Just little bits here and there that could be, you know, smoothed out. You know, the spells not giving, or some of the spells not giving magic EXP. Not all of them. You know, clearly, I think the Summon Magic Sword was fine. And then also, I don't know actually. I don't know what else I've run into that felt particularly buggy. I think just certain small performance issues that I mostly just felt on my end. And then, ooh, this is bogging me down super hard, but it's worth it. And then also, I will say as a personal level, I very much look forward to being able to hack up my carry weight, so I no longer have to worry about being bogged down by sweet loot. Yeah. Wolf pelts are cool, but just cannot bring myself to care. Also, the brains are kind of expensive. Let's just wolf down all of them. Isn't that how you get, like, botulism? I'm pretty sure that's how you get botulism. Also, good to know. Oh, these are the enemies that are being marked. So I still do not know where the remaining nodes are for this one, because I was supposed to destroy it, but I don't know how to do that. That's fine. Anyway, so with all of that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new indie games every single day, then hit subscribe. And if you want to see more of this game eventually, I will be back for more of this later. Just maybe a couple patches down the road, maybe in a week or two, or maybe a little longer as it gets major updates. I think that's going to be the more likely one, just to kind of continuously remind people like, hey, this game exists and is actually really cool. But for now, at least, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.